Hi, and welcome to This is England.
The film's about, because the skinheads now, you know, the nature that, the idea that really the bulk of skinheads that exist in this country, there's a small contingent of original skinheads, but the basic two sides is the gay skinheads, which sort of exists in London, quite massive, which was born out of the gay bashing, because there was a lot of skinheads used to go around bashing the gays around Soho and around a lot of areas in London. They started dressing more aggressively so that they
wouldn't be battered.
Right. Yeah, and that's how that was kind of born. And then, pardon?
That's where all that comes from.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a way of like, so, you know, all of that sort of a more effeminate sort of appearance kind of went, and you see a lot of guys around Soho now, they're all shaven headed and they wear the docks, and obviously it's got its own leaning, but, and then the other side of it is the right wing side, which is the more sort of neo-Nazi, you know, the Adolf Hitler side of things, and the fact that both of them really are a kind of contradiction in terms of the fact that the original skinhead movement was actually about black and white working together in shipyards and factories and all of that, and actually because they were working together on the sort of factory line, that they started hanging around together, going to each other's parties, and when the white lads, the white working class lads, were going out to the black blues parties and those kind of things, and started listening to the reggae that was coming over from Jamaica that was being catered to the English audience, so many of them got into it that the sort of Trojan reggae bands actually started writing music for the white skinheads, because they were more and more of them were buying their records, and they were accommodating that audience. So the whole skinhead movement was born out of a love for black music, which is why people like, and characters like Combo, who when the 80s, when the punk oi movement kicked in, and it sort of took the football hooligan element, gave it a, you know, there was a political message of the NF, and the reggae seemed to gradually disappear until it became like the sort of right-wing thing that people remember it today. So there are a lot of people who, if they see a black skinhead, a genuine black skinhead, they sort of think that he's actually the original, and a lot of people don't realise that. So it's one of these stories that period in time, in 83, 84, in a lot of these northern working class towns, that was the time when everything changed, and that was the time where, you know, there was still, because I was 11, I was sort of not far off Tomo's age when I became a skinhead, and the first skinhead, which is the character Woody in the film, was playing reggae to me and teaching me all about the original bands, Skinhead, Moonstomp, into the specials, Madness, Bad Manners, and also into the oi music. You were taught about kind of everything, the whole cross section. But then this guy came out of prison, and he was the one that he'd obviously met someone in a prison who'd filled his head with all of this stuff and told him about this new movement that was kicking off, and then he'd come back and try to infect everybody with it, you know, and that's really that. So it's kind of from a personal angle, and it's something that we've been workshopping and working on for quite a long time.
You wanted to see what it was like when things started getting a bit tough, didn't you?
Yeah.
You fucking pushed me to do that to him. You're part of the reason. Come on, show me what it's like, show me what it's really like. Well, you've fucking seen it now, haven't you?
Yeah, but
So listen to me when I'm talking to you. And look at me when I'm talking to you. You've seen it now. I'm not fucking smiling. You've seen it. You've seen what happens, right? You've got to fucking forget about it now. Just blank it out of your mind, right? It happened, that's it. End of. I don't want none of this fucking baby crying shit from you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm fucking serious.
Yes.
When you tell anyone, I swear to God, don't fucking laugh at me. I'm not laughing, am I?
No.
Hi, my name's Ian Smith. I'm playing one of the teachers that breaks up the fight with Tomo and the school bully.
Okay, now you've got a bit of a bigger part to play in this film, really, haven't you? Being in charge of the ITV Children's Workshop. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yep. Well, the workshop's been running for 22 years now. It began as Central TV in 1983, and then was taken over by Carlton, and now is the ITV Junior Workshop. There's 120 kids in the group. Most of them seem to be here today on the film. It's a training initiative that has been set up by ITV to train young people for television and professional stage or whatever. These kids meet after school, do a couple of hours impro and script work, We've been used on Shane's films, I think, since 24/7. I think about half the cast of that were from Workshop, and then sort of on to Romeo Brass, Once Upon a Time in the Midland, and most recently Dead Man's Shoes. Toby Kebbell was one of our lads. I think it's really Shane's way of working that there's a sort of strong parallel with the way that I teach and the way that Shane directs. The common denominator really is improvisation. So most of our kids, you know, sort of are good on script, but if they need to go away from the script and develop, you know, sort of more dialogue, they don't have any problem with that, because that's sort of the first sort of rule of getting in the workshop. They have to be good at improv.
You alright, Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Comfortable?
Yeah.
Got a drink?
No.
No? Do you want me to get you on in a bit?
No, you're all right.
Listen, I'll introduce you to some of the boys, just so you're a bit more familiar with us, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that alright?
Yeah.
This is Gadget over here. I'm sure you've already had a bit of a run-in with Gadget there. Give him a nice shiner. He thinks you're wearing a sovereign, but we know that's all bollocks.
Who's wearing?
This is my main man Milky over here, the big fella. I'm Woody, and this is Lo, my girlfriend.
Right.
You relaxed, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you got a girlfriend, Sean?
No.
Would you like a girlfriend, Sean?
I won't mind one, but...
Oh, I'm not your Casanova, are we?
it down a bit.
Well, what do you say to that over there, Mil? What do you reckon? Can we set her up?
She's alright when she's not doing stuff like that.
She is very nice. Do you want me to go and introduce?
Yeah.
It's not a problem, mate. I can pause. Think brute thoughts. Yeah, come here, mate. Let's introduce you to our Smell over here. Lovely girl, very classy. I'll let you two get on. Hey? Yeah?
I like your hair.
I haven't got much hair, have I?
No, but it still looks pretty. I like your eyes as well. And I like your braces, because I like braces.
I've got something stuck up there. Can you see it? Is that like a bit of metal? And my gum?
Sure, that's not just another part of your brace.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Would you like to come for a walk up the Canary? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That'd be dead nice.
I mean, I think what the nice thing about Shane's ability to go and hunt out talent is that, I mean, he's done it with the workshop, you know, with people like Shim and Finn Atkins and Toby, but you know, he couldn't find the kid he was after this year. So actually going out onto the streets of Grimsby and finding someone like Tomo, Shane's got a fantastic eye for talent, and you know, if he tells me that Tomo's doing, you know, some good stuff, I'm looking forward to seeing it, but I've yet to see him acting.
So we're halfway through the filming today. How do you think it's going?
Good. Yeah. It's like building every single day. Every day is better and better and better and better.
Well,
yesterday.
yeah,
I
you
think,
can say that, but I think last Friday was just the best.
I can't believe I wasn't there.
Cream
That sounded like
crap.
fucking amazing.
What, when you dressed up?
When we dressed up and we went smashing houses. And
Yeah, quality.
everything. The only problem with that was I had to carry fucking really heavy bags. Just atrocious.
It did look tiring.
It was tiring. Next question.
So yesterday, Combo made his first appearance. Did that make a big impact on set?
Yeah,
Fucking
definitely.
massive.
Especially with Tomo. When Combo came,
It
added
chilled
more,
him down. I
added
think.
more excitement, and Tomo was just wanting to carry on all the time. Yeah. Whereas the other day, we were doing basically the same scenes, and he was knackered and that. I think it's just new people coming in and he's like...
It's freshening it up, and I think he's so good at improvising work, like, you really don't know what's going to happen next.
You fucking do know what she's talking about. You fucking know what she's talking about.
What are you making shit up for, you little fucking whore?
You know the truth.
Oh man, whoa,
No,
come
fuck
on.
off, I've had enough.
You
What you
know
want?
the
She's
truth,
funny.
you
What
fucking...
for?
Well, you're just embarrassed. That's all it is. You got turned down by me. You fucking
Low, because low! For fuck's sake, will you calm it down?
Why would I ask you to marry me? You're
You
only
did.
meant to
You
be.
clearly asked me. I said, I fucking want you. I want to marry you. I want you to be my girlfriend. Fuck Woody off. Fuck Woody. Woody don't fucking love you. So I said, drop your fucking pants. Let's go now. And then you dropped him and you stood there, didn't you, like a little bitch. You stood there like a little bitch.
Lol, you watch your fucking mouth, you watch your mouth.
Look at him, he's crumbling.
I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck to say to you. Look, it's not even about you. This is my old mate who's come back a completely different guy.
Yeah.
Combo, do you understand me? You come back a different guy. You would never have done that shit. You would never put me in this position.
You've always had what I fucking wanted, haven't you? Who took the fucking rap for you? Me? Who went inside you? Who got the fucking lovely life and all that? You? What did I get? Fuck all. I never get fucking smile at me like that, you little fucking bitch, because I'll kill you and I'll fucking kill you. So fucking shut up. I'm getting off. Don't you fucking ever look at me like that again. And you can fuck off now. It's all over. Fuck off. Just fuck off. Please, fuck off.
Okay, now.
Fuck off. Just fuck off. I know you must be able to fuck off.
Take care, Combo.
Fuck off.
Take care, mate.
Fucking bollocks!
Seriously.
Yeah, his awesome combo is Stephen.
Yesterday, I think it felt like the first day of filming again. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Just freshened everything up, and that was good for everybody. So I think we're all getting a bit tired.
He's a cracking actor as well.
He's fucking amazing.
The way he,
Energy to work off, isn't
yeah,
it?
his energy to every time he.
Even
in
when the
between
camera's
takes,
not
yeah,
on him.
in between takes, we're all having a chat and that. He's sat there, he's going over like, not all his lines, because we haven't got lines, but he's going over like little bits. Like yesterday was
Where his
put his big hands into me pudding.
Yeah.
And then he psychs himself up. He's a bit of.
But I'm not
And that's
like
just
that as well.
mint. That's just.
Are you not like that? Do you not like think about it and stuff?
Yeah,
Like
think about it, but he just eats. He's mint.
you can tell that he does he really does think about it. He knows exactly what he's going to do,
Yeah.
and he's thought about it a lot. You can tell
Yeah.
everything he's about.
Right, there we go. Right, let me get him. Oh, hello, boys and girls. What's my name again?
Mr. Jacobo.
Hello, boys and girls. My name's Mr. Jacobo. Nice to meet you. And this is my little pally wally, Yobo. Right, let me just get Yobo out my bag. Don't, you can't laugh, gotta be dead. Let me get Yobo. Here we go, Yobo. There we go. That's it. Things blowing on your ass. Let me just get it.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Hello, boys and girls. Say hello, Yobo.
Hello, Yobo.
Hello, Yobo. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you, Mr. Jacobo.
You have a late night last night?
Yes.
Where did you go, Yobo?
To the pub.
To the pub? Who with?
Mrs. Thompson, the one with the big boobs.
Oh, Mrs. Thompson with the big boobs.
Yep.
Was she nice?
Yep.
Did she have a daughter?
Yep.
What's her name?
Sally.
Sally.
Sally Sonbomb.
Sally Sonbomb. What did you do with Sally Sonbomb?
No, I did something with Mrs. Thompson.
Oh, bloody no.
She's got bigger boobs.
Right, that's it for now. And then when I press the magic button, little Yobo comes alive.
Hello, boys and girls.
Look, it's Yobo live and kicking.
They're gonna batter
That's it, we're ready.
Were you really scared when Banjo came in with the machete?
Yeah,
I
the
was.
first time when it took, I actually 100% wasn't acting. Fucking, he scared the shit out of me. No, but when Shane said, oh yeah, and then I'm gonna get Banjo to come in with machete, I burst out laughing. I was like, yeah. And they was like, got out the machete. I was like, shit.
He's serious.
Fucking, he's being serious.
Yeah, I was scared, but I don't know. I was more scared the first time we done it.
Yeah.
Like it was an actual fall when I fell, and that just shit me up. And then he had the cameramen standing all over me, so that was scary enough without the knife in my face.
Yeah, it's just his face though. You know what I mean?
He's just
It's fucking
you're
right.
outside, proper.
And that waistcoat as well. That waistcoat's sick.
He's a good guy though, George. He's a good lad.
Yeah, George is
He's
nothing
hilarious.
like his character in
Nothing.
real life.
Yeah, nothing.
Seriously.
He's safe.
He's
safe.
been everywhere as George. He's been
Yeah.
He's
Listen
done, he's
to
done
his
every,
story.
pretty much every kind of job you can do, and he's got out of goal for he's a big pup. He's
there, though.
fucking, you know what I
He's
mean?
lovely.
He's got a heart of gold.
He's like George out
You
of
won't want to mess about with it.
Zippy and George, like you know, Zip over the rainbow or whatever.
Rainbow, yeah.
Yeah, rainbow. Like
Yeah.
that.
You got. Come on now, let's keep him flowing.
How do you find working with Shane with regards to improvising, like him directing you?
Well, I've never experienced like I've done it like plays and that with a script, but I've never experienced what it's like with a script on set, so I don't really know. It's new to me. But
There's
it's
good
brilliant.
Well, I think there's good points and bad points.
Yeah, you've done others, and you're like, I reckon this is brilliant, but for you it's like a change, isn't it?
It's different. At first, I think it takes some adjusting to if you're like used to scripted work, because you know how everything's got to be. In this, anything can happen. Seriously.
I reckon that adds to it, mate, because I reckon the gang are going to be rowdy and that. Obviously, you need to be over people's lives.
Well, it creates more natural environment at its best, doesn't it?
It is, because I mean, the way he's done it as well, Shane, I think he's a genius. Doing the workshops just with the gang for that week, that's got
built
us all
up
mates.
a relationship.
We're a gang already,
Yeah.
on and offset, and we all call each other by.
Have the scenarios that were built up in the workshop, have they been recreated, or is it all sort of new, fresh stuff?
Bits and bobs, like.
Fucking helicopter. What a cunt.
What a shit thing to steal, man. What the fuck were we thinking?
We're gonna have to come up with something, you know what I mean?
What, like?
Let's think of something quick now. I can't say now to the fucking boys and say, what are you in for, lad? Echt een helicopter.
Crash like a freaking arse, Tom.
What are we gonna think of something now then? We've got what? Think of something good.
Alright. So we were skint, so we just fucking robbed a cattery.
You taking a piss?
Alright, fucking bank, we're having a laugh. A bank. Have a bank, we'll rob a bank. You've robbed the bank.
I'm black. You're looking at 5 to 10 years, I'm black. It's got to be something silly, but not too fucking pussy.
You,
Off licence?
Off licence? Post office, they're always being done, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's still I'm black, innit? It's still going equipped.
Just don't say you had anything on, just say you went in bare-handed, like. Said, give me money from the register, I'll fucking take about 5 or 6 years right now. I think you look capable, Colin.
Yeah, but it's not hard enough, is it?
Of course it's fucking hard enough.
It's not hard enough. Well, I mean, come on, fucking good story, innit?
Some references from the workshop as like me and Stephen were saying yesterday, because he mentioned something about like my sister being Sarah Sweatbox or something like that.
Yeah, new
and
teams
I was
keep
like,
coming into it.
I was like quieting down, because in the workshop I wrote that like my sister had just died and all that, so I mean he's been in jail so he wouldn't have known, like, but yeah.
That's what I mean, and especially with Stephen coming in yesterday.
Yeah,
like,
we've used a lot of that stuff.
I was surprised at stuff. It was like happening as we were doing it. You know what I mean? It was a surprise for us. Never mind whoever's watching it.
Yeah, let's start from the beginning. Hello.
Hello.
Happy. Birthday. Happy birthday, smell.
That is
Happy birthday, Yeah, just you should really go for it on the tape.
Well, I'm the headmaster of the school where Sean is a pupil, and he's a fairly traditional, hard-line sort of character. In fact, I'm pretty certain it was based on a head teacher that Shane used to actually know.
And I understand you were Shane's drama teacher.
Yes, yeah. I was Shane's drama teacher, and in fact, I have the privilege of being the first one to give Shane a video camera to go out and make a film of his own. And I can remember in those days, like, the video camera weighed about 1.5 ton, and the portable video recorder weighed about 2.5 ton. And he actually made a video trying to sell the headmaster's old Morris Minor, which was outside. So that was his introduction to filmmaking.
Right. And what about any kind of performances?
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, Shane was a real character, even when he was 10 or 11, and was quite prepared to perform and make a fool of himself in order to make people laugh. And I can remember one particular time when he did an impression of the headmaster on stage at an end-of-term review with great success, and told a few jokes. And we sort of kept in touch afterwards, when Shane left the school and went on to Elaine's, and then when he started to get into filmmaking. And he's taken the hard route really, but it's paid dividends in the end. I mean, I can remember once when I was walking to work one morning, this was quite a few years later, and this old battered Cortina zoomed past me about 8 o'clock in the morning and suddenly screeched to a halt, and this chunky fella gets out of the car and starts to walk towards me. I think, oh no, what's going on here? What have I done? And Alec Shane had spotted me and decided that he wanted to come up and tell me all that he was doing, with his typical kind of enthusiasm, And that's the way it's been really since. We've stayed in touch really over the years. Yeah.
Excellent. Do you see a lot of Shane in Sean from what you know of Sean yesterday?
Yeah, I mean, there are certain similarities, I think, between their experiences. Although I think maybe Shane's been a little bit hard on his own childhood in some ways. He was a much kind of friendlier kind of character, I think, and not so much of a loner as Sean's portrayed in this film. Yeah.
Right. Oh, Tomo's been brilliant. It reminds me of myself, to be honest, quite a bit. In when we're filming, like talking non-stop, doing this, doing that, can't keep still, and then right up until you say action, and then as soon as action's been said, he friggin' just falls into character. Like if he has to be sad, then he starts friggin' blubbing his heart out. It's literally in seconds, and he was just talking about the friggin' I don't know, Grimsby football score or whatever.
With regards to Shane, you're probably someone that's got a big insight into him and his work.
Yeah.
How have you seen his work change or develop since the days of Romeo Brass to now? Is it still the same technique?
It roughly is, to be honest. It seemed a lot more organised on Romeo Brass. I don't know why it seemed more organised. But then again, this is the first time we've had majority of the cast are kids, and it is a big cast. So a lot of the scenes were harder to shoot because you've got so many people on screen. I mean, at a time like I don't know how many friggin' people are even in the game. Or is it 7, 8, might even be 6? But yeah, there's more people in the cast. But the way Shane works hasn't changed, and I ever will, to be honest. Everything's natural. What we're putting down onto tape is all natural, improvised, just as long as we've got the basic structure of the scene. Because I think the way he likes to work is you never get the same thing twice, which is why he doesn't like to rehearse scenes a lot. If you start a scene, I don't know, that's going to be 10 minutes long, and in the first like 60 seconds of rehearsing the scene, he feels that this is perfect, he'll stop it, just saying like, no, just that's bang on, like we'll just run it like that. He doesn't want to lose that natural thing. So yeah, he hasn't changed at all, really.
A lot of the time you've had to sort of convince sort of Tomo that what's happening is a reality. How do you feel about that aspect of it?
Yeah, a few times we've had to convince Tomo that just to basically get the reactions out of him, because Tomo's never acted before. I mean, Shane's done it with me before on Romeo Brass with a couple of scenes. Like he knows that what I can produce for the film, well, like the best, how can I put it? The sort of like what I can produce for the film, like at my best for the film and for me, I couldn't get out of it. So he's had to sort of like spur me on, and his way of spurring Tomo on is to make him believe that what is going on in the scene is actually real. We had to do it a couple of times, but I mean it's a bit harsh, to be honest. It's a bit of a tough way to learn, but as someone like Tomo who hasn't acted before, you kind of, because it's a long day, he's probably worked he's probably got God knows what time in the morning, and the scene's being shot at the end of the day. He's tired, he's a bit grumpy, he's pissing around, throwing things, friggin' nicking things out of people's fucking pockets and stuff like that, and Shane just knows that Tomo can't do his best when he's like that, so you put something real into his head and he can drop straight into it. I'm trying to think of a scene when he actually did that. Oh, like for instance when what's his name was getting that bully was getting the lashes, the cane, when he was getting the cane in the office, and Tomo believed that he was next. He was actually going to go in there and get cane.
Army, you won't be going. Now get out.
He's walking out holding his hair.
Your face on that first one, man. You could hear really digging in his skin, couldn't you? Look at that first one. It makes you jump, doesn't it?
It's the last one that's the most painful, I reckon. That's the third one. Fifth. This is the last one. That one got away. Oh,
Maybe he's going to do your hands or something like that. No, it won't no, but you know, we've got to keep the suspend the belief a bit, haven't we?
if the camera's behind, you could like hit the table, couldn't you? And then
Oh yeah, we won't get into all the violence. You just got to get that look that you had on your face when you was with Mark, because you went in looking petrified, didn't you?
Yeah,
Will you be able to get back there, or do you want a few just to get you? You'll be able to get it over, yeah.
just like hit the bag a few times. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I'll get you to walk into the shot anyway. Wicked.
Just hearing that.
And now your face, you were like, you had to cover your ears, didn't you?
Bad that. It's gonna be just like it milky in it, isn't it? I have to watch that as well.
That's worse, a lot worse.
Tom, won't it, watching Milky?
But then I'll be thinking,
We won't going to need a lot of makeup, are we, on that day?
What's that?
We won't need a lot of makeup on Milky.
it'll bleed itself out.
Yeah.
It'll be able to take it over the milky.
It's tough. Yeah, very tough. Yeah.
Oh, I hope get it in the first go though, watching him bleed and then just saying, fucked up.
Yeah. You'll be amazing in that.
Well, we think Shane basically is just a complete wanker.
He's really nasty.
He's a really nasty person.
Very nasty. If you, I snuck in his room once, and he had like this huge pole, and he said that he ever
think what that's
for. I mean, he said to me once, he goes, if you ever speak when you're not supposed to speak, I'll just drag you in there. And I thought that's why the pole's there. Like, just to come and whack you around the head. I mean, why?
I mean,
why do you do that?
It's just so abusive.
Why do you do that?
But I suppose you learn to live with it. You have to just grit your teeth.
You have to grit your teeth and start crying in a corner.
Yeah. Secretly though, because if he sees you,
the pole is coming.
The pole is around your head.
It's about that big.
It is
huge.
It's a long pole,
and it's got like a iron ball on the end. It's not very nice.
Yeah, and it's just, it's all right.
Just don't work with him.
He's a complete
so
nasty man.
Nasty.
He's
always
always shouting.
See, I'm serious.
He's always shouting and everything. He makes us feel.
And then if you do a tiny thing wrong, straight round the back of the head, a good slap. Do you want to be in the film? Do you want to be in the film? Yeah, I do.
Shane.
I've had my head shaved for it. I've had dodgy bleach in my hair for this. Well, shut your face then and do it right.
It's like that every day.
Every time and every day for 6 weeks.
We dread coming.
We had to tell Mick, the taxi driver, to turn back at one point. He was such in a strut, wasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, it's bad. Anyway.
Did that have blood in it? Shall we take it?
No. Yeah, hospital. All right, let's do it. spent 10 minutes here. Pardon? Oh, I'll try. It's going to be difficult to put it in, Mark. Come here, you big rascal.
Okay then. What should we say? The journey.
I don't think we'll be able to put it into words probably until the end. I've got nothing left to give. Have you, Mark?
Nothing.
No.
No.
We really have. We said today, didn't we? If we hadn't completed it, we may have died.
That was it.
Yeah.
Hey, Tomo, yeah.
So you should come and get us like a bit later.
Yeah,
I may cry if I carry on. But no, it has been unbelievable, mate, hasn't it?
Yes.
Like living in a
absolutely
dream world, hasn't it, Mark?
10 years off my life.
Yeah. You've changed.
I've changed.
For the better. So. Yeah. So yeah.
Hope you enjoyed This Is England. Bye now.